How's it going, everyone? Brendan T. Adams here, CEO of Big Brand Ventures. And this week we're going to the Midwest. I'm going to be making a stop at Indianapolis. Going to be there working with All Pro. So my president, Matt George, and I are going in for a one-day deep dive with the owners of All Pro, which is an HVAC business that's doing millions of dollars. And we're coming in to help them figure out the pathway of how they can double their size in business in 12 to 18 months. And then I'm gonna be making my way back home in Iowa. Gonna be in the boonies, going to the woods in Iowa. And it's gonna be a jam-packed week. You're gonna see behind the scenes in the Midwest. You're gonna see some strategy. So let's go. Adams here of Big Brand Ventures. We are in Indianapolis, Indiana. We're here in the shop of All Pro, an HVAC company that is scaling right now. What are we doing here with All Pro?
At All Pro, plumbing, cooling, heating, ductwork, they do it all. And guess what? We're here analyzing their business. They want to grow. They want to help the community. They have the best team I've been around, and the employee engagement piece here is unbelievable. We're having a fun day of learning
it's powerful.
and understanding their business.
So let's jump right in. Can you show us around? We want to see how you do your mornings, first hour.
Okay, let's do a quick
let's do a quick walkthrough. I'm going to set this here.
This is my office.
Nice. It's always cool. You have the Zoom calls and you see it, and when you actually walk in the room, oh, that's what that was back there. Great. So this is where you guys spend most of your time then?
Pretty much. Yes.
That is so cool. Is that the mascot?
Not officially.
Yeah.
So this is dispatch front office.
Yeah.
So this is where all the action is.
Yeah, this is where it happens.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, I like the sign, no negativity.
Oh, you'll see all kinds
Crack
of
it
stuff.
up.
Oh, wait till we get to
Oh yeah, I like
the
it.
meeting room.
Well, nice
Love
meeting
that.
you.
Nice to meet you. Yes, I'm sure we'll talk more later.
So as a company, we've adopted 6 kids from around the country, or really around the world.
Wow.
And so we'll get another kid this year.
Mexico, Uganda.
Now you're speaking my
Brazil.
language.
Yeah,
Well,
I like that.
So this is the sales room. I call it the war room.
This is the war room.
This
So
is
you
my
guys
sales
you're the
and billing.
warriors?
Yes.
Yes. Brandon.
How you doing?
Brandon,
I'm
nice
Matt.
to meet you. CJ?
Nice to
Nice.
meet you. This is the culture morale piece right here.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, it's key.
It is. It's where we primarily focus on is the culture.
Yeah.
Because if we focus on the people and all that stuff.
Good. We're going to talk about that today.
Yeah.
I love that. That's one of my favorite topics, actually.
We
Yeah.
literally spent an hour last night talking about culture.
Yeah.
In all areas, sports.
Probably all night.
Yeah, it is important.
It is key. People underplay it. They don't realize how important it is.
Yeah. This is like a whole. Okay, so 2 minutes they start?
Yep. 2 minutes
All right,
to start.
let's get down there.
Hi, Harold.
What happens when you're late?
Some of our guests in the room, when you get to be late, guess what? You get to do push-ups.
I love
Get
it.
a morning workout in.
like your form there. Yeah, really great form.
All right, let's roll, everybody.
Go get them, you guys. So did you just say you have 0.01% of the market in this area in your business?
This is overall in Indianapolis, yeah.
So you have so much potential.
You gotta sometimes, not everything's black and white.
Correct.
And so you've got to figure out what falls into here, but also this goes
to the decision making or lack of finishing that process.
The content that you can create here will help you attract that talent because it's communicate. Because again, referrals great, and they're going to be like, "Oh, I love working here." But wait till you put that on social media. I mean, think of Grant Cardone, great example. Because he was building a brand, everybody wanted to be around Grant Cardone. They wanted to be in the podcast, or they want to feel like build their way up in the tribe. And so you guys can accelerate what you're doing here from attracting talent and revenue by just communicating your message on a social media level.
What happens when collaboration goes wrong? Waste of time.
A lot of waste of time, a lot of wasted effort.
And it takes that space in your head. People may think that's silly or may not agree with that or whatever, but I understand it because there's some things like marketing that I don't put a ton of thought into because I have people around me that are better.
Think of this. Before you drive a bunch of traffic to something, you need to make sure when you drive the traffic there, it gets them exactly where they want to go. Where do they want to go? They want to call your team over there. So it's optimizing where it's going to go to, but also what happens afterwards, what behind the scenes.
We have the technology now, we just don't utilize it.
And sometimes they're gonna do it maybe wrong at first. They're not gonna do it your way. But you gotta allow them to do it wrong in their way to eventually learn how to do it right.
That's what I learned last year, you gotta let them fail.
Yeah, we just want to thank Brandon and the rest of the team that came in here today, Brandon and Matt and all of you guys. It's been an awesome experience, and we are so thankful that you guys actually came in to see us.
Yeah, and I think the All Pro team is really going to appreciate having everybody here and seeing the impact, and really enjoyed having people here and here's what's going on and kind of buzz and
So our whole team here was so excited when they came in. They were really perked up this morning, weren't they? A little bit. So.
Good morning from Iowa. I am in my parents' house. It's in the woods. If you look here, surrounded by the woods. Got here late last night, drove from Indianapolis after the one-day deep dive, and I'm here for a few days and gonna just enjoy some time with family in the wilderness. Fun memory of my father here in Iowa was literally drinking Folgers coffee since I was 8 years old. Put it in the coffee maker now, and right as I get up, Dad literally left. He was just having some coffee. I'm making another pot, but drinking Folgers coffee since I was 8 years old. I've been addicted ever since to black coffee. All right, the verdict. Let's see. This is my target right there. Not bad. Could use a little practice, but it'll do. Oh!
Take her for a lap. Listen to that baby.
Yeah.
Let's get a lap Thursday.
There's some great takeaways I had after spending time with Katie and David of All Pro. And I look at everything for when we scale businesses, what it takes to grow the business. But there's a couple of important things before you get into the logistical side of things. And we went through this with Katie and David is what they want. Where do they want to be? Where do they want to go with the business and what their personal goals are? For you as a business owner, you got to look at where do you want to be with your business and how can the business be a vehicle to help you get there, but also help the people, part of the team, get to where they want to go as well. And that goes to culture. building out the culture for a team. Culture is everything. There was 17 or so employees with All Pro, and they had a morning meeting. They went through their schedule, went through their wins, and they looked at, okay, how can they get better? But they had a culture. So for you and your business, how are you building culture with your team? And that's one thing I do as co-CEO of Big Brand Ventures, is helping build the culture of our company and of our portfolio companies. I know we went deep into marketing strategies with the team there at All Pro, and just looking at different ways to acquire customers and what we can acquire the customer for, the cost, and then the lifetime value of the customer. And so for you, think about what is your cost per acquisition to acquire a customer? What is the lifetime value of the customer? And how can you turn that into more customers down the road? More to come. We're getting to the end here of 2024. Coming up here, I'm going to be sharing more about my vision, what I see 2025 being, what things you should look out for growing your business. So stay tuned for that soon. But in the meantime, here is to your success.